Hello everyone. Here in this video, what I'm going to cover is how to merge the multiple different data sets, right, dynamically. What I mean is every time when we have to do the merge, I don't want to write the merge statement all, right? What I want to do is call a macro, something like this, provide the inputs like what are the data sets that I want to merge and what is the output dataset that I want to make and what is the common variable that I want to use to merge all of them, right? For example, here this is the library, mylib is the library, and into this if you see these are the datasets which I'm trying to merge together, which has common columns, common variables basis on which I want to do the merging. If you have a look on these data frames, this looks something like this, right? And after combining them all together, merging them all together, the output which I want is that should look like this. Okay, so this is exactly what we are going to try, what we are going to achieve. So the way which I'm going to explain is something which we will be using, which can be used in multiple scenarios. There could be multiple ways of doing this thing, but what I'm trying to achieve over here is just create a macro which can be called whenever in your big script is needed. Okay, so let me take you directly to the SAS window and try to help you understand with the help with the code. Okay, so like I said, here I have my library. Okay, not yeah, this is the library, this is the folder where I have my data available. If I have to show you my library, then it's here, right? Mylib. You see here I have these three data sets: engine, MSRP, and the weight. These three data sets I'm trying to combine. So let's just start with it. So first of all, I'll write macro, and here I'm going to do amend. So this is my habit of starting and ending the things, right? Automated merge. This is what the name I'm going to give this thing, right? And the input which I require to the parameters which I want to consider is inlib, means the input library, input dataset, and then output dataset, and then common var by variable. Usually when we are doing the merge, we use the by statement, so that's where I'm going to name it as by variable. Okay, now after having this done, what I would require to do is I would require to call this macro, right? So this is how I will call it. In lib, I'm going to use mylib. I'm just supplying the inputs first over here, and then I will start writing the code, right? Mylib, this is the library which I want to use. Input data sets which I want to use is cars, MSRP, then I want to use cars, engine, and then I want to use cars, weight. These are the three data frames which I want to use for to combine. I want to use all of these three data frames to combine them together. Okay, now the output which I want to have is with the name of combined, and the common variable which I have in all of these three things, if you will observe over here, make and model are something which are common in all of these three data frames, right? So that's what data frame, I should be saying data set ideally over here. So let's say make and model. These are the two common variables which I want to use. Now my calling is done. Next thing which I'm going to do is write the code. So data which I want to produce should be named as whatever I have given in this parameter, output ds, right? So I'm going to say output ds. All right, then the next thing which comes is merge statement, and this is where I need to start my do loop. What I would say, do I equals to start from 1 and go till. Now I need to make it dynamic. So here we have three data sets, but not necessarily always we will be having the three data sets, right? If you see over here in input, I have supplied three data sets, but this would not be the case that always you are going to have these many data sets, right? So you might have 5, 10, 100, etc. So how do we automate this, right? So for that purpose, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use sysfunc, and inside that I would use the function count w. So count w is nothing but it is to count the number of words in supplied string. So if you see, this is the macro variable, this is going to be treated as macro variable, and into that the string which I am supplying is this. Now in this string, how many words are there? That's what I want to count, right? So for that purpose, I would require to do it like this. This is done. Now over here I'll put a semicolon, and because it is a do statement which I have started over here, so I must end this also, right? So here I'm going to end this. Now here I have given two semicolon which I'll explain in a while, right? First let's just start with the so over here what I need now, the next thing which I need to supply is name of the data sets. So if you will see in the input data sets, we have this complete string. This is written, this will be stored as one string, so we require to split it so that it could tell SAS that it is not just one string, it is different data set name. For that, what exactly that I need to do is I need to use SAS function which is called scan. Scan function I will be using, and inside that I'm going to use input ds. All right, this is dot, and over here I need to iterate through each of the number, right? But you remember, this will just give me the data set name, for example cars, MSRP, cars engine, etc. I also need to tell that this data set available in mylib library, so that's what I'm going to specify over here, which is in inlib statement. Okay, and because this mylib is stored in inlib, which is a macro variable, so I need to put it like this. And if I put one dot over here, that will be considered with macro variable, but because we need to treat it as a library, that's why I need to put two periods or dots over here, right? Now what you observe over here is I'm not giving semicolon right over here, right? Because I don't want to terminate, don't want it to terminate over here, because when we write the merge statement, we write all the data sets name with one single semicolon. It's not the case that every time we provide the semicolon with each of the merge statement, right? So for that purpose only, over here first semicolon indicates that the merge statement is terminated, and second semicolon is for the end statement which says that do loop is terminated, right? So this is what we actually need to do. Let's try to run this and see if it is giving us the output or it's throwing the error. Let's try to run this. Oh, it just gave me the error. It says mylib cars engine data does not exist. Okay, because this has the spelling error, right? So let me just correct it. Cars engine and cars underscore wait. Now let's run this again. Ooh, it just worked. You see, in the combined data frame we have all the three things available, right? MSRP, engine, and weight, all of the three things have been combined over here. So now you see how simple it was, right? It is very simple. Just in case of doubt, if you have got any doubt, put that into the comment section. I'll definitely try to help you out. Now there is one task which I want you to work on. This was the macro. Now I want you to create a code which combines all the data set available in one library. That you can do by writing a macro like this also, or just in data steps also you can write, right? So that's a task for you. Just try that and practice it. Let me know into the comment section if you are able to solve it, or if you are getting any difficulty. I'll try to help you out. Thank you very much for watching this. Wish you very, very good luck.